First of all, a pleasure to see you again, and I feel like I just saw you like yesterday.
In London.
Yes.
It was like 3 days ago in London.
Yes, literally. I thought you were going to say something.
No, I didn't realize he just came back soon.
Yeah, well, I just got back. We did the whole Men in Black thing in London. Yeah.
He has to, he's in a lot of things. He has to keep on promoting. It's a tough life.
Well, talk about, he's the one who's in everything. Oh my God. He just said Avengers. He has this, and he has another.
I'm in Avengers for like 2 seconds.
First, I want to start by saying you guys are fantastic together. You guys made me laugh a ton last night. I say thank you, sincerely.
Oh, thank you.
What is it like the night before you guys are going to meet for the first time, like for chemistry or to talk about the project? Right. What is it like the night before? Are you in your head a little bit like, hey, I really hope we get along, or do you know what I mean?
I wasn't concerned about that. I was really excited to meet Kumail. I think it was pure excitement to meet him. The night before, I was stressed about all kinds of other stuff too. I'm always stressed for auditions or chemistry tests because they're just uncomfortable. But I had a lot going on, and I traveled in the night before to do this.
The chemistry read was like early on a Saturday. It was like 8 a.m. on a Saturday or something. And so I was not nervous to meet Dave. I was excited to meet Dave. I knew that we'd get along. We have friends in common. But I was just nervous, as he said, even though they're not auditioning anyone else, it's still nerve-wracking.
It is. It's uncomfortable.
It's uncomfortable, but we were uncomfortable together.
I think that's what that helped us connect. And when you start talking openly, like, man, are you nervous? Yeah, I'm nervous. Are you nervous? Yeah.
I remember one of the scenes that we were trying to do that, felt to me in the chemistry read, it just felt so awkward and difficult because you're in a room pretending to be whatever. Yeah. And then when we shot that scene, it was like the easiest thing in the world because we'd done it in the worst possible situation. So then doing it in the real place was a breeze. Yeah.
What do you? So you can look back on the project now. What do you wish you knew on day one before, basically your first day of filming, if anything?
I don't know about knowing. I think it's just for me. I need a grace period to just find myself in this character. I don't feel like I'm really in a groove until a week or so in. So I'm always really self-conscious about what I do, early on in the film. But every film that I do, I feel like I'll go back and look, and I know which scenes I shot early, and I will be uncomfortable because I know later on in the film I was much more comfortable in the character. Except for Drax. Drax now is just
he just
me.
put on Drax. Yeah. For me, I wish I'd known how difficult action acting is and all physical acting of that nature. I wish I'd known. I would have prepared more for it because I really did not go in. I would have been in better shape for it. I just was it was brutal.
Well, the thing is, this is your first action.
And he's great. He killed it. He was in good shape. He actually,
I was in good shape actually.
He pulled up his sleeve one day and flexed his bicep, and I was so impressed that I took a picture of it. I was like, no way. I don't know what he's talking about, man.
I've spoken to a lot of actors, and they talk about having a pre-shooting ritual. Before the camera rolls, they're in their head, they're doing something, listening to music. For each of you, do you do anything before you start filming?
I'm the most unprepared actor. I try to stay out of my head. I try not to. I don't get all wrapped up in rehearsing stuff in my head. Not even with the lines. I want to know what the gist of the scene is, gist of the conversation is, but I'll find it as we go. Which usually, so it makes it seem that I'm very unprepared, and I usually am because I like to find the scene. I like to groove, get into a groove and ease my way into it.
Yeah, I really am the opposite. I go in, it makes me less nervous if I at least have a version of what the scene is like. And then that actually makes me more flexible. I can change it, work with the other person. But for me, the prep is, I don't listen to music or anything. I just want to be loose and talking to people. I don't like it when right before a scene I'm cooped up somewhere. I want to be interacting with people, and I want to feel like myself.
Yeah.
I definitely have to ask because I realized something this morning. There's a lot of talk that you could be joining the Marvel Universe. Has he given you any advice?
I can't. I mean, I
just don't even go there.
I've hit a third rail.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I can You should ask them about it.
I understand. At some point in the upcoming future, I will re-ask this question and come back to it. Can you? I want to ask actually. What I'm going to ask a few fun questions. What TV show have you watched all the way through more than once?
X-Files. I've done it so many times. I've seen that show the most.
I knew that about you, actually.
Yeah.
Mine is really an old.
What is it? What is it?
Seinfeld.
Yeah, it's great though. You can't.
I can't. I just don't get tired of it.
Yeah.
Still, it holds up. It's still.
Is there anything that you collect?
Well.
Now I've hit a nerve.
No, it's not a nerve.
No. I collect lunchboxes.
He has. How many would you have? Hundreds.
I've got hundreds. Yeah. Well,
like those old
I've
tin
got over
lunchboxes.
200.
Completely with the thermos.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just got like this one that he'd been hunting for a long time. He just got it a month ago.
I got this like a 1950s Toppy lunchbox, which was like impossible to get because
He's like
you
a little
couldn't buy
elephant.
it. Yeah, you couldn't buy it. You had to get it through trading stamps, and most people don't even know what trading stamps are anymore. But anyway, so I got this lunchbox. But the funny story is we did South by Southwest, and I had a neck issue, and I had to cancel. It's the first time I've ever had to cancel some of my press stuff. And then we were doing, where was it? We did something else. It was for a screening we did in Dallas.
Yeah.
And I was running late. And he sends me a text, and he says, dude, if you blow this off, I'm going to shit in your Toppy lunchbox.
He just gotten it.
I was like, I'm here, dude.
Oh, my last thing, because I got to go. I'm so excited for Dune. You're a part of it. What can you tease people?
Oh, God, no.
I'm so excited for Dune. He can't talk about it. I'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Denis is such an amazing director,
So
and he was
amazing.
great in Blade Runner, and oh my God,
Yeah.
he's only made great movies. So I'm really excited for this. It's got a great cast.
Me too.
It's everyone in Hollywood but you.
Yeah, I can say for sure I'm not in it.